Part 6. Dr. Eggman. Point goes to Sonic Boom. Oh, I've been waiting for this stuff. Yes, in both games he was redesigned, but in Sonic Boom he is so much fun. From the first time I saw him, I knew it was going to be good. He says things like, "You know what's better than an ambush?" Then Tails asks, "An ambush with ice cream?" Then Eggman says, "Sounds delicious, but no, it's the post-ambush ambush." In Sonic 06, after his first attack, Eggman says things like, "A pleasure to meet you, Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I have come for the flames of disaster and the mystical gems that are the key to its secret. The Chaos Emeralds." He has his fun. He has his fun moments, but for the most part, he is so boring. I heard that his voice actor was told to tone down his performance for this game, and it shows. And unlike in Sonic Boom, he has no other bad guy to play off of. Like with many games in the 3D Sonic's canon, in Sonic 06, the only other bad guys were god monsters, and most of them were just mindless beasts. Mephiles was intelligent, but he and Eggman never met, and neither did Eggman and Iblis. So he was working alone most of the time too. In Sonic Boom, Eggman actually teams up with Lyric, and while he has a god monster's backstory, he is as smart as Eggman, if not more so. He even has his own robots, and eventually steals Metal Sonic from Eggman. And I love what the good doctor says at that point. "Again with the chest button thing? Now you're just showing off." And that leads to the comparison of the final Eggman boss battle in both games. Yes, the Egg Wyvern would do somersaults in mid-flight, and when it was destroyed, you see Eggman freaking out as he falls out of the sky. But the egg robot he pilots in Sonic Boom is so much more fun. After seeing Lyric take control of Metal Sonic, the good doctor decides to make a giant robot that has analog controls. And while that stops Lyric from controlling it, it turns out that, like many of Eggman's inventions, it has a few issues. For example, during the boss fight, Eggman tries to shoot some missiles at Sonic and friends, and they just fall to the ground as soon after launch. Then you can use the inner beams to grab them and throw them back at him. This will stun the mech, which gives you an opportunity to pull him down. Once he has fallen after saying silly things like "timber" or "you made me spill my drink," you can have Sonic and friends wail on it for damage. Eventually, Eggman will make the thing get back up, and the process starts all over again. After it loses its last bit of health, the good doctor gets so ticked off that he grabs his mustache and stretches it to like 3 feet on each side. He then hops out of the wrecked hunk of metal while still in his egg pod, and as he flies off, he says, "Nice scarf, loser." So it's no wonder that Sonic Boom gets the point for the best Eggman. Sure, Sonic 06's Eggman has his fun moments, but Sonic Boom's there's so many more. In fact, he's one of the best things about that game. Well, that concludes our talk about Eggman and the other characters that were in both games. Silver, Blaze, Rouge, and Omega were not in Sonic Boom. And while that was a good idea development-wise, it makes me sad because I really liked how they had the characters work in that game. And I wanted to see how things like how they would have Rouge, Blaze, Silver, and Omega fight. As well as a few other characters. I would love to see Shadow as a Sonic replacement, Rouge as a Knuckles replacement, Silver or Blaze as an Amy replacement, and Omega or Cream as a Tails replacement. But we will have to wait for a bit longer. You have to wait for a bit longer for that. A bit longer for that, it seems. In the meantime, stay tuned for Part 7, which I am looking forward to for very different reasons. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.